Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be knocking out some pull-ups today and bicep curls. This is going to be so much fun. Every week I'm adding 3 pull-ups to the amount of pull-ups I have to do. So this week I'm up to 23. The goal is to be able to do 100 pull-ups with the 20-pound vest on for the Murph that I'm going to do on Memorial Day. So I've got almost 6 months to knock this out to get to be able to do 100. It's not gonna be pretty, but whatever is at the start of something. So here we go. Oh, there we go. That was a good start. That's 7. I have not done 7 yet. That felt really good. Whew. Oh, made me really happy. Oh, what's gonna suck is adding the 20-pound vest and having to work back up to doing 7. I'll be very surprised if I can do 7 with the added weight, but we'll get there. The body will get used to it. All right, like 15 more seconds and then jump back up there. Dang it. I really wanted 5. Oh. 4's good though. All right. I really wanted to squeeze out that 5th one. That's okay. All right. Skip 30 seconds. Jump back on. Obviously, the goal will be to do this faster and faster. I know, like I said before, I think Zuckerberg did this routine in 46 minutes. I have to double check that, but I'd like to get it under at least an hour and a half. We'll see. All right. Go again. That's 3. Nine more to go. Let's give it about 30 seconds and jump back on. All right, here we go. That was 2. That 3rd one did not clear all the way. said before, man, you gotta just be honest with yourself. When you can't make it, don't fudge it. It was so close, but I hate the idea of setting myself up by failure by pretending I can do what I can. All right. 30 seconds. Go again. I'm up to 18. 5 more to go. This is getting easier. Even with the added, well, I'm not to the point with the added 3 yet, but I'm feeling better than I was last week. All 3 more to go. Oh, come on. Damn. That was just one. That sucks. Okay, 30 seconds, and hopefully you can do the next, at least as a set of 2. That was very frustrating. Like I said, adding 3 a week. So what I'll do, what I've been doing is do the pull-ups before the workouts on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Just keep piling them on. Here we go. Oh, come on. All right, that last one didn't count. Like you're so close, so far. All right. There we go. I knew I had one more set of 2 somewhere in me. All right, that's it for that. One second, so I'm blowing those real fast. All right, a little fun part. And a part that I'm a lot better at. If I do say so myself. I do. All right, bicep curls. Warm up some 10 pounds. Well, that felt good. That makes me being able to say I can do 7 pull-ups feels a lot better. When I can hit a set of 10 pull-ups, you can expect to see me be fully jubilant. Here, I'm gonna be so stoked to be able to do 10 pull-ups. It's gonna feel good. All right. I had a good time this weekend. I went hiking with my kids, and we met with some families from my kids' school, and it was fun. It was fun. I like hiking. It was kind of cool to see how well my kids could stack up against other kids hiking. It wasn't a competition, but yeah, not everybody had been. Not everyone has hiked as much as my kids, but it was still fun to see. You know, it's like just good. It's nice to know my kids are strong and they're able to excel. one of the kids that was younger had a hard time. And I'll tell you the fun part about being a parent, or one of the things, is being able to encourage other parents by being honest about your kids' own shortcomings. I think it's easy to watch a parent that has a kid that's struggling and your kid's not, to be like, oh, like kids are just better, and or not say anything and leave them feeling like things aren't good. But there's an opportunity to be honest and be like, hey, like my kid did the exact same thing. My kid was not happy about hiking up this mountain. First couple hikes were rough, exact same behaviors, and it worked out. But I like making sure other parents know that, yeah, this is hard and it's okay. It's okay that your kid's struggling through this. It used to be a big thing at soccer practice. Like, we started kids doing soccer when they were 2, and a lot of parents do, and man, kids just are not as stoked on it at first. And even if they are, eventually they have a bad day. All of them do. And I know from experience, man, when your kid is the only one screaming and crying or not listening, like, it's very easy to get self-conscious and be embarrassed, and like, but then you see like everybody does it. So I always like to, like, when I see a parent struggling with their kid, like, just tell them, hey, I had the same problem, same issue, and all of these kids do it. It's not just you. So especially, we did a couple of seasons, and they start when they're 2, and they're still in the same class when they're up to like 3, and so you could be like 3 seasons in the same class. So by the third time, my kids are all like dialed in. Even by the second time, they're pretty dialed in, and they'll be like a brand new parent with their kid that's just hating life and making everything miserable. So that's when it's like best to come in and be like, hey, like everybody has a hard time. What's up, tidy whiteys? How you doing, man? You missed it. I got 7 pull-ups today. That was the first time I've hit 7. So 7 in a set. I was super stoked on that. Getting closer to 10. Like I said before, I'm gonna lose my mind when I finally get to 10. I'm gonna feel really good that day. Oh, that's. I was actually gonna tell you I'm very proud of you. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I got my weighted vest, but I have to wait till Christmas to open it. Um, so I'm gonna be starting that like in January. Before I even knew I hit 7. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. You're gonna make me blush. And it felt good. It's nice. Oh. I was watching some of your past streams on YouTube, and you are killing it. Well, thank you so much, man. It's been fun. It's been good. I'm looking forward to doing like a recap at the end of the year of everything, and I got some plans I'm excited to start doing. So, but thanks for hanging in there, man. How's your day going? You get your Christmas presents going yet? Starting to hit the office party scene. Hold on one second, I'll be right back. All right, one kid's up, but it's the one that can be okay by themselves. So. Oh, it's a bad one. A little too much hip action on that. At my work party 2 weeks ago, it was something all right. Man, work parties can be fun. I knew, like, it all depends on the boss. There was this guy my wife worked with that was like, hey, you know what we should do? I know you had the party scheduled. Let's schedule like an hour to go over like our goals and some of the things that we're planning on doing. She's like, that's not okay. That's a real buzzkill to a party. Let's do an hour meeting in the middle of it. White Tess says, oh, it was fun. We just love spending money and drinking a lot. Ha ha ha. So it was a long 2 nights. 2 nights of partying for work. That's good. I'm always a firm believer that the best thing to do when it comes to drinking is buy the first 2 rounds. If you buy the first 2 rounds, you save yourself a lot of money. Because people remember like the next day, they won't remember who bought the 5th or 6th round, but they'll remember who bought the first 2 rounds. So always buy first. Get them going. Also, the most brilliant thing I ever learned, and I forget where I learned it from, but they said if someone's drinking and they're obnoxious, don't slow them down. Don't like try and get them to stop. Don't be like, whoa, buddy, like you've had enough. They said just speed them up. This is not me I'm not giving this advice for legal reasons or whatever. I'm just saying this is advice I heard. Don't necessarily do this or hold me accountable if you do it and something goes wrong. But the idea is that you just speed up their drinking so that they get, drunk and pass out versus trying to like slow them down, and then they're like more likely to get in a fight and cause problems. So just let them keep going and, take care of them when they pass out. Again, not saying necessarily do that. That's not me giving advice. It's just me relaying some advice that I thought was funny. So don't do that and then sue me. All right, I'm gonna go down to 35 pounds. I wonder if I wonder if a lot of parties though, like famous partiers, are taking a break after Diddy coming out, or if someone is jumping in to fill that void. You're always crushing. This is White Tighties. Thank you. I love uh, I love drinking with good people. The funny part is that sometimes the best people to drink with that you work with are the most surprising ones. Like there's people that you think are gonna be a real buzzkill, but then they turn out to be awesome. And then what's fun is when you do something like that, they turn out to be awesome, and then from then on, you've like seen behind the curtain, so your regular activities with them are better in the office. Like they're very serious at work, but you know they have that party demeanor, so they're more chill with you than they were before. My favorite part from drinking is playing drinking games, though. Like one of my favorite drinking games is King's Cup. Have you ever played King's Cup, White Tighties? You say you have, but you're not a big drinking game fan. That's all right. What about like the classic like beer bong or not beer pong? There was a I got my mentality about drinking games when I was like 14 or 15 from reading Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Because there's the character Ford Prefect in there says that, or he describes there's a drinking game described, and then it gives a note that Ford Prefect plays to lose. And that's kind of where I saw beer pong. Beer pong is if you lose, you get to drink. So what's the problem? If I play, I'm forced to. Yeah. When me and my wife got married, we got married in Reno, Nevada. We weren't interested in having a big wedding. It wasn't spare of the moment or anything, but we just didn't want to have a big wedding. So we went to Reno and we got married at Peppermill Resort and Casino. And then we did like different things afterwards. Like, so the second night after the wedding, we did, there was a beer pong tournament at, what the name of the place is. It's right off the strip. It's a very man, I wish I could remember the name. But we went there and they had this big beer pong tournament, and it was all like local people that were really good at it. But we still didn't. I didn't do good because it's not my game. But my wife and her brother did really good. They went a couple of rounds deep. But some people are like super serious about their beer pong. My wife's family cracks me up when we play King's Cup because there's the card you draw where you have to. It's usually I think 9. You have to bust a rhyme. If someone says something, the next person's supposed to rhyme. But my wife's family just can't rhyme. Like the word could start out as made. Someone will say like, "Oh, that was a great shot I made." And we'll be like, "Well, that's well played. I hope it doesn't." And the next person will be like, "I hope it doesn't cause a stain." Yeah, we're going to Maine. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, stain and played don't rhyme. And there's no point in arguing with them. It just keeps going until someone like can't think of a word. It's not even about rhyming. It gets so bad. White says too many rules to remember. Yeah. I like the when you get because there's the 3 kings or 4 kings, but we usually play if you get a king, you make a rule until the 4th king. You're supposed to drink the king's cup, and that's always fun. People have come up with some fun rules. And I am definitely having a harder time this week. I don't know if it's just pull-ups, but I'm also in the process of trying to cut some fat, so I've been eating less, which doesn't help, but doesn't help with lifting per se. I ordered some new workout shirts from Amazon. I saw a style, I was like, oh, that looks pretty cool. And I got it. Probably should have taken a picture with it just for fun, but it looks so bad. What did you say? White Side says we're leaving out bellies behind in the new year. Yeah. But on the Amazon, they're asking like why to return it. I was like, it looks really bad and very feminine, and it did. It was really weird. I was trying that shirt where it's like, where the belly's out. Yeah. It's like the shirt that comes together more in the back. And I was like, I'll try it. It looked kind of cool, but it did not look good. My wife had a good laugh at it. I had a good laugh at it. It's the nice thing about having an honest partner is they will very quickly let you know if something looks bad. I would stress like don't ever waste time with someone that like wants you to lie about their appearance, or like they pick something out and they're like, does this look good? Like, don't be with someone that needs you to lie and be like, oh, it looks great. Just they can't take the honest truth about something that looks bad. It's not a good relationship to be in. You don't even need to ask; they'll just tell you. Yes. The only time my wife didn't tell me something that was surprising is I went to my dentist, and my dentist asked me if I grind my teeth, and I was like, no, I never grind my teeth. And like, and 6 months went by. Like, you go back and they ask the same question. I was like, no, I don't grind my teeth. And I talked to my wife. I was like, hey, like, who's asking if I grind my teeth? But I don't ever grind my teeth. And she's like, what? No, you grind your teeth all the time when you're sleeping. I was like, all the time. She said, well, like, enough to notice. And I was like, we've been sleeping together at that point